Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Tea and Chat here at Holy Rosary today. It's Friday. It's suddenly become a very nice late afternoon, early evening, and it's good to have this time with you. So thank you for joining me for Tea and Chat. I'm still eating a scone from Betty's, and somebody left at the door yesterday. These I'm not quite sure what you call them. Thank you very much. And a cup of tea. So I hope you're having a cup of tea as well. Sometimes on a Friday I've got something else, but not today. I have other things I have to do today. So I think I said at the beginning of the week that this would be the last of the everyday tea and chats. And so there won't be any next week. The week after I'll do some. So I'm having a week off. You can have a week off. So there'll be no tea and chats next week, but there will be some the week after. So I'll tell you about those at Mass, and I'll put something on Facebook. So because I was looking when I woke up this morning, the first of these was the 24th of March. And I watched again on the YouTube channel the tea and chat from the 24th of March. And I began by saying, this isn't something I'm very comfortable doing, but I wanted to do it because it would create a moment for us to be together. And so for almost 8 weeks now, we've done this every single weekday evening at 5 o'clock. And I've been delighted to do it. I still have to say it's not something that comes naturally. I mean, I'll give you an example. So this morning, I woke up at about 3:15. When I discovered when you get to a certain age, gentlemen, if you're watching, you'll know what I mean. It's very rarely that you sleep all the way through the night. You have to get up and do something. We won't go into that. Ladies will be watching. But you do. It's something that I think comes with a certain age. It's one of those things that happens when you get a bit older. I often reflect on, getting older, and it's funny because, as a priest, I'm a certain age, and some of you'll know how old I am, and yet people still say to you, you're a young priest. Well, I mean, it's great, and I feel great. I won't have. I'm very lucky, I'm very blessed with good health. But, there are a few things that make me realise that, I am getting a certain age. And one of them is, as I just said, you wake up at night and you have to get up. Otherwise, you'll be in a damp patch, so to speak. And the second thing is, it takes me a lot longer in the morning to get ready than it used to. I was somebody who jumped up out of bed, and within 10 minutes, I was up, ready and out. Well, now, I mean, I have to get up earlier in order to be up and ready and out. Maureen Wild, thank you for sharing that. So I woke up this morning, 3:15 as normal, usually once a night, if so to speak. And immediately, the first thing that comes into my mind, and this has been the case, and I can honestly say this for the last 8 weeks, is what am I going to say for tea and chat tonight? So, because I never do things without preparing things, as you'll know, if you come to Mass, and I hate having to not prepare things. So I've loved doing it. I mean, I don't want anybody to think I haven't. And, I'm very good at Catholic guilt, so I'll feel guilty all next week for not doing it, because I know it means a lot to everybody, and it's been a great help to me. But I'm not going to do it for next week. So there's a week off next week, and I'll announce after that what's going to happen. Who knows? You're commenting on the flower. It's a plant. Somebody left a plant at the front door yesterday. I think it was Pauline Kelly. Pauline, thank you. It's beautiful. Because what made me put it there was because on the first tea and chat there was a big vase of pink roses that I'd got from Asda that were they were giving them away because remember Mother's Day was a non-starter, so they had millions of flowers on the Monday, and somebody told me about it, so I went and got flowers for Our Lady, and I've made a vase of pink flowers. So 24th of March is the first one. This is not the last one today, but it is interesting. On the 24th of March, and I'm not going to say in any more detail than this, on the 24th of March, I was 12 pounds over my ideal weight that I wanted to get to by the end of Lent. Today, I'm 21 pounds over the ideal weight. Now, I'm not saying that's all to do with tea and chat. I mean, it's not. And but you know, there we are. So that's the reality. Let me just highlight something, because obviously, you know, things are changing. It's a lot busier than you know it has been on the roads and everything, and things are getting busy. And I've been busy today doing the ordinary Friday things that have to be done, like the newsletter and getting things ready for Mass at the weekend, because it's really very little less preparation at the moment than there is normally, just so that we get it right, so that, you know, I can say something that makes sense to me and to all of you. So, you know, it's been and then I've had things to do for the Archbishop, because as I told you yesterday, I was naughty and went to Archbishop's house. Tea and rye vita, Sylvia. That doesn't quite sound the same, but I know what you mean. So it's been, you know, busy day today, but and things are. It is due to lockdown. You know, somebody said to me yesterday. No, was it today or yesterday? Can't remember now, and I can't remember what they said either, because I haven't written it down. Something about. No, it'll come back to me when you've all gone. Never mind. So you know, things are changing. The pattern of, you know, it's not just stay at home now; it's stay alert. But we've still got to, you know, look after each other, and we're still doing that. And it's wonderful that we can help people, and you know, we're still being able to do that in the parish and in the community. So that's fantastic, and that's not me. That's, you know, lots of local people. I think, you know, we've done really well. But also things are changing. But also things are changing in the church's year, because we're moving. Thursday will be Ascension Thursday. It's not a holy day this year, and we're moving then towards Pentecost. So Father Grant, Father Des and I had a Zoom meeting last week and thought, well, the novena seemed to help people. So we're going to do 3 holy hours before Pentecost. So we'll tell you about those in the days and the next few days and next week. You'll hear about those. It'll be in our parish newsletter. And, you know, when I resume the tea and chat after a week off, I will be able to tell you about those. So, I mean, that's nearly the 10 minutes already. So thank you for watching. Thank you for the comments. We'll still be broadcasting and live streaming Mass. And I read every comment that people make during Mass and during the tea and chats. I don't reply to them because I can't possibly do that. I wouldn't ever do anything else. So, you know, so we're not disappearing off the face of the earth. I'm not ill. I'm very well, thank God. I'm very happy, and I look forward to, you know, resuming some kind of tea and chat. It may not be every day, because there are lots of other things that now have to be done, and means that the normal timetable is going. And please God, you know, we'll be able to reopen our churches even for private prayer sooner than maybe, you know, we can come together for Mass. So we're working on that. We've got a meeting with the Archbishop on Monday to talk about some of those issues. So hopefully that, you know, things will move slowly, carefully, sensibly. And I just so I'm not saying goodbye. We're not stopping. I'm still here. I'm doing what I've always done. But, you know, it's been a funny 8 weeks. And because when I started, I thought, oh, this will last maybe 2 or 3 weeks. but it's nearly 8 weeks, and so it's been fascinating, and I have laughed. I hope you've laughed. It's made me look at things and made me think about things, and reflect on things that I wouldn't have done otherwise. So I'm very grateful. And what's lovely is the way that when people make comments, they connect with each other. And that's been for me the most important thing. I mean, I just dribbled on. What I've said really has been unimportant. What's been important is that we've all been connected. We've become a very special community. And we are. And we are. And, being from all over the world through the miracles of, modern technology, it's been wonderful that we've been able to be connected. So let's always stay that kind of wonderful community that we are. So cheers. I should really have had something more than a cup of tea, but I'm in the middle of preparing holy hours and writing a sermon. So, that's just the way it is. So cheers. And I'm sorry, yesterday I left the feed for the Facebook running. I was going to leave it for a few minutes, as I do, so you can keep talking to each other. And then the phone rang and I forgot. And then about after 50 minutes or something, I went out and, it was still running in the garden. So you were treated to the birds tweeting away. And somebody said, well, it made no difference anyway. So thank you. Take care. Look after yourselves this weekend. Be good. If you can, get out, have some exercise and enjoy the slight changes we're able to make, and let's really enjoy it. So there won't be another tea and chat next week, but I'll let you know when the next one is. Take care, everyone. God bless.